Hello, hello, and welcome back to another live stream. How's it going, everyone? Hope you're doing well. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. It's already the 31st of July. Tomorrow, devlog. Yeah. And I also have to pay rent. Not so yet. Hello, Boris. Hello, Terry. Welcome in. How's it going, guys? Hope you're doing well. What's the announcement? I'll let people know once there's more people. Oh. I'll do it later. Announce it later when there's more people. If no more people ever show up, which is very possible, I'll announce it then. I guess still later. Build the suspense. You can keep a secret though. We gotta build the suspense. It's a good secret. You know, it's a good announcement. I'm excited for the announcement. Don't think about it too much. But it's good. Other than that, it is hot as hell. I took a small nap after work. It was too short. It's absurdly hot where you are. You stay inside. Yeah, it's 77 right now inside. It's not pleasant. Hello, guys. Welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. How am I doping today? I mean, I'm not. At least not as far as anyone is concerned. No doping here. All natural. You can't get a body like this with doping. Yeah, I'll announce the I'll make that announcement a little bit into the stream. You know, we'll do like in an hour or so. 30 minutes, hours, around there. Hey, Zebra, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Perhaps. Could be. Also, I'm excited to now proceed with a top-down perspective and the rest of the boss animations and all that good stuff. Oh yeah, I should probably open up the project with all the boss animations. That's probably a good idea. Yeah, the camera's more top-down versus orthographic. We're going with the perspective camera. Because we got it looking pretty good yesterday. It's pretty exciting. Like, it's not perfect, but it's so much better. Yeah, it's angled and it's a perspective camera versus an orthographic camera. Yeah, other than that, I think that's pretty much it. Shall we get into it? I think there's anything else. I don't think there is. I don't think there is. There's a boy. Look at him. He has lovely green eyes. His beautiful green eyes. Oh God. Beautiful green eyes. Okay, well, we got some animations to export. Bam. Basically, you replace them all in this guy because this is the one that is colored correctly. This has a different color set than this, which is what we're actually going with. How do orcs? I mean, orcs just have like how do tusks work? Like I know like there are some creatures that like have teeth that like stick out fully because they're just like that's based on real animals, but how does that not get in the way? Ever. That's the questions I want to know. They act like scissors. I don't think that's quite right, but that'd be interesting. Characters. Borgthar the Rhythm Killer. Morgthar, death. For herbivores, you thought it was a defensive thing? I don't know herbivores that have large teeth like this. I was thinking like of the Siberian tiger, another one, or saber-tooth. Sorry, saber-tooth. Tiger. You know this shit. And how does the? I mean, I guess if you can never technically open your mouth to be lower than these teeth, then I guess it'll never hit them. You know, I'll move them back if I got them. I need. Let's play. There's gonna be a lot of musical ones. A lot of musical ones. Do idol. We might replace the current idol with this idol. So I might as well. Your brain thought of hogs, but I guess they aren't fully herbivores. No, yeah, I don't think they're herbivores. They're sort of like a big boy version of canines, yeah? Yeah, pretty much. Mm-hmm. Can you imagine a vampire with those kind of teeth? Imagine if vampires in like movies and stuff, their teeth were like this. Just, I want you to imagine that. That'd be intense. That'd be intense. Jump forward we already did. We don't need that. This is jump land. Walruses have tusks. That was the other animal you were thinking. Oh yeah, walruses. Yeah. I guess once they're so big that you cannot open your mouth to accidentally get on top or below the tooth, I guess it's safe. You'll never kind of poke yourself. You still have to be careful, I guess. Not to bring your hand too quickly near your face, because that could be bad. Imagine you're like chew, and you just sneeze, and your hand just goes right into the tusk, just penetrates inside, makes a big hole in your hand. That'd be bad. I think that doesn't happen. Mondays, am I right? Thankfully, it's not a Monday. And I have Monday off, which is extra awesome. These models look super nice. You can get them yourself. They're just Paragon characters. This is just a Paragon character. So feel free to grab them for yourself. This is who? This is Paragon Narbus. Yeah, we already did. Yeah, all of these animations I'm exporting now are for putting him into, right, as a character, but this is him. Okay, this is him. He can run around. See? Sprite. Oh, the shadow works pretty darn well. It's not perfect, but it works pretty well. I love it. Oh, the top-down perspective now. Oh, I really like it. I really like it. And once we have all characters like that, I think it's gonna work even better. What was my solution last night? A shadow pass switch and offsetting the shadow. Work like a charm. Oh yeah, this knockback was supposed to be for just like falling. Hey, Sindri, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Oh, that's hacks? Yeah. I mean, I didn't come up with that. The Grok came up with that. The idea, somehow we got to that idea, talking about it during the stream, and then I asked Grok if it's possible. He's like, One of the options is like shadow pass switch. I'm like, I didn't think of my shadow pass switch. And as long as there's enough of a border of nothingness around the sprite, I can slightly move it without it bring the next sprite over. And so, yeah, worked pretty well. Yes, Andrew, that's what we're just talking about. Yep. It's great. I'm so happy about that. I'm so happy about that. Crazy how easy solutions can be with a little adjustments. I mean, yeah. Of course. It's figuring out those solutions is the hard part. Hard to be afraid of an orc carrying a musical instrument? I mean, just you wait. When that guy kills you with one hit, you'll be terrified. You don't fear the rhythm killer? Yeah. And you don't know what kind of rhythm killer he is. He could be so bad at music that he kills a rhythm when he starts playing, or he could kill you with the rhythm, and that's why he's the rhythm killer. And you don't know which one it is. Gotta be careful. That's just okay. This is the attack. So we have a couple attacks, swing one forward and back, or I guess A and B. Look at him. See? Does he seem more threatening now? Look at his swing. That's his medium swing, speed swing. He could have swung even faster. That much in. Let's do swing one. Okay. I wish I would remember my save as type. That'd be so nice. It'd be so nice. But look how happy he is. He's grinning. I know it might not look at it, but he's definitely grinning. Come on. Okay, then we have the other way. Because basically he'll swing forward and then he can swing back. That's the A and B. It's very nice. Very strong. Strong orc. Do what you love and you won't work a day in your life? Debatable. Debatable. Because what if what you do, what you love, doesn't pay? Oh, you're talking about the orc. Oh, that he's playing music. Oh, okay. He's so happy to swing his Morningstar. Who named that, by the way? Who was like, you know this weapon with a giant spiked ball on the end? This seems like something I would see in the morning, and it reminds me of a star. How does this remind someone of a star and a morning? Morning Star, that's the name we're gonna go with. That makes sense. Is the biblical name for the devil? How does that happen? How is the devil? What? wait, what? Also, what's the difference here? Primary swing 1 medium. Medium V2. I don't think there's a difference here. There's no difference, really. Yeah, I want this. Swing 3 medium. Oh, is this, does it have a reverse one? Maybe this one? No. Huh. So I guess he doesn't have a there's no real difference between, I mean, there's differences in speed, but do not care enough. Okay, fine. It's seen as pure evil, so hence the name. But why would something evil be called a morning and a star? Do people just hate waking up? They're like, oh man, sleep is so good. I wish I didn't have to wake up. And that's why morning is bad? And the stars are bad because they're ugly or something? What's the logic on the name? Lucifer is the angel of light, the most handsome and all that stuff. Great guy, to be honest. You keep adding vowels to words for no reason. You keep typing cozy as coazy. Yesterday, Lucifer is today's misspelling. What did you misspell Lucifer? Oh yeah, I see it. In Latin, Lucifer means light bringer. That's why morning star. Okay, see, that's the part. That one now makes sense. You know what? That one makes sense. Hey, Marcio, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Gotta get all these swings in. I'll probably do the ads are about to play in like a minute and a half. I'll probably do the announcement after that. To get your hype pants on. Probably don't grab yourself a new pair of underwear because you're gonna shit yourself. I am way overhyping this. I'm gonna grab Sprint because the Sprint is awesome. You're taking a shit as we speak. It's okay, you're prepared. I like that. It's good to be prepared. See, this man knows what's up. If you just watch the stream while taking a shit, problem solved. Yeah, that's really using your noggin. I wish I'd have thought of that. Something you watch during shower. I mean, I understand watching me like, oh shit, I gotta go watch. Watching this guy, that just feels dirty. I get it. Watching me feels very dirty. You gotta watch yourself. I understand. Just make sure not to destroy your phone. You know, that'd be bad. Too far. It's too far.
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
Yeah, we're using the other sprint. We don't need this sprint. Oh, this is the hit. Gotta scrub that procedural filth from your body. Damn straight it's procedural. We're not gonna manually hand place that filth on you. No, we're gonna automate that shit. Damn straight. You can't use PCG yet on skeletal meshes, right? There's no skeletal mesh sampler, right? We gotta get on that. I should ping Adrian and be like, hey, we need a skeletal mesh sampler. Although that wouldn't work, because that would mean that would be runtime. Yeah, I can see why this wouldn't work. But I still want it. There was a lot of effort creating those filth tools. Show some respect. If the tools were made well, it'll take time to get rid of them. So this is just an endurance test, basically. So don't worry. Okay, well, ads are done. Should I say my announcement thing is gonna live up to the amazing hype? Probably not. So, drum roll. This is the only drums I got. Does that count as a drum roll if I just like? That's the best drum roll I got. Well, it is regarding the collab. As you hit your blur, I didn't know such thing. That's Twitch controlled, Marcio. That's Twitch controlled. Collab video coming this Sunday at your usual time. New collab, the second one on the channel. Yay! With a different rule set and a different person. Where's the picture? Hold on. This time around, why does the button not work? Why does the button not work? Damn it! Fine, I'm gonna do it manually. Where is it? This time, with this lovely individual, AZ Lords. We got a collab this Sunday with AZ Lords coming at 9 a.m. Pacific. It's a see. He says hello. Lancer, no video. Full collab, edited 9 a.m. Pacific on the channel. There'll be also will be a two-parter. Well, you'll see. There'll be one on my channel and one on his channel at 9 a.m. Pacific. So, yeah. So that's who, you know. I got myself a, the largest, say hello to the largest PCG channel out there. I believe that's this. It currently holds the largest PCG channel out there. So yeah, I'm excited. It's been super fun. The collab itself has been super fun. I hope it comes across. That way, like in the edit. But yeah, it's been great. Also, hello, Mr. Shifty and Blue Sticker. Welcome. Hope you guys are doing well. So, yeah. That's Sunday's video. I got a lot of editing to do. Still. Now I've started to do it. But that's why also I was super tired Monday. On Monday, I woke up at 6:30 a.m. for the collab. That's why I had a slightly shorter stream on Monday, because I was tired from not enough sleep. But now it's just editing time. Apparently I still have to record the outro, but editing time. So hopefully you guys will enjoy. I hope. I'm excited for it. Oh, I did not know my buttons now work. Stream Deck. Oh, and now my buttons work. Stupid Stream Deck. Yeah, here he is in his lovely self. It's beautiful. I'm assuming this is edited on top of a fake floor, not a real one, but I don't know, maybe not. Give the man some shoes. Oh, is he barefoot? Barefoot? Oh no, he's in socks. I wasn't looking at his feet, so I didn't know. I don't believe in his dessert room. Oh, he could have a dessert room. That sounds like a lovely room. Socks on the beach. What's wrong with socks on the beach? Look, Sam's gonna get in there no matter what. So, you know, what you gonna do? I should never see his feet, little footsies. There's his footsies. Something gets everywhere. Exactly. So it'll be on his socks anyway. No point taking them off then. But yeah, that's so. Fun fact: this collab has been in the talks since last year. So it's taken a while for us to actually do it and get there. Just a little. Imagine going to war with no shoes on. I mean, there are people that walk around with just no shoes or socks. I mean, they're weird. I'll say it. That's weird. But there are people that do that. Like I mean, that has to hurt. Especially on hot days. I think just stepping on like the asphalt can be pretty hot too. Like that's just not pleasant. Haven't we gotten better food technology? Yeah. Look, there's all sorts of people out there. Right? I mean, that's, you know, that's only no shoes. There are nudists out there in the world as well. They just go full naked, right? So, like, on that spectrum, just wearing no shoes seems completely normal. Okay, time to start with the, I guess this one's more like of a clap. Oh yeah, I was thinking of doing this one for the projectile. To be clear, I'm also weird. If that wasn't obvious, I'm also weird. Why is it? Why is it in a different folder? What changed? Why did you move? Get out of the folder I was just in. What the hell? Look at you folder of music. I think it's not going to go into our tax though. That's going to be clap, I guess. Oh my god, Gagut's actually banned one. My god. Hey, sir, bro, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Rude. I just banned like the last like 10 of them or something like that. That's why I'm surprised that. Definitely, lately it's been happening. Like they message a message when I'm looking, so I just immediately go ban. We're all weird in our own ways. Amen. You finally got your second monitor connected? Wait, you've been working on one monitor? Wow. That's impressive. I would go crazy. Some of you just forget to open Twitch. I always assumed that the one viewer I usually average on Twitch was you. I'll be honest. Because usually I have like one view on Twitch. And I always assume that's you. Because I know you you showed me at one point you had always YouTube and Twitch open. So I just thought my assumption was always that was you. It's Nightbot. I don't have Nightbot. Nightbot wouldn't count as a viewer though. Nightbots and things like that don't count like as actual view. They'll be on the list of like users, but they're not watching the stream. Having the chat, like reading the chat is not enough. Your main screen is 75 inches, 4K TV, that's 12 feet away. And now you're a 32 inch, about 3 feet away from your right. The whole living room is your PC. Nice. Nice. So hold on. Am I on the 75-inch TV or the 32-inch TV? I gotta know. Because I don't think I should be on a 75-inch TV. Hey, just thought welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. You could say you were there during the production of the game. Hey. Hell yeah. On the 32 today, because you're also working on Unreal. Now you must multitask. Wait, does that mean you were putting me in a 75-inch 4K TV before? Oh my god. Technically a founder, you know, there's actually the founder badges on Twitch, and because I stopped streaming for like a few years, I'm tempted to reset the founders on the channel, and that would allow the first person to sub on the channel to get a first badge, like a first icon next to their name, like a founder's badge. I'm tempted. because the chance of any one of the actual founders ever reappearing is slim to none. But at the same time, do I care? You have to feel like a Smurf operating a giant PC. I love how you chose a Smurf, not a dwarf, right? Specifically a Smurf, a blue character, not just a short character. I mean, sometimes I feel blue as well, so I kind of get you. I get you. Yep, Shadow thing fixed last night. Yup. I'm excited about that. Shadow thing fixed last night. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. That means we get to make this guy all with a perspective angled camera, and I think it's gonna look so good in the end. And then we can go to all the other characters and swap them around. We won't do it right away. I want to do this, then fix some bugs that I have a list for, and then we got so much to do. It's great. I love it. Ability loot versus ability repeat. Sure. You're setting up an overworld spawn thing where 3 enemies will spawn in certain locations out of 10 possible locations per area. In certain locations out of 10. So, well, if it's certain, then it's not out of. They're just certain. Unless you mean like random. Or do you mean like there's 10 locations and then it picks 3 at the beginning of the game and there's always those 3 for the game? Because if it's certain, like, locations are set in stone, then there's just 3 locations. If it's random, then it's random. Unless you're, I guess, randomizing at the start and then keeping 3. But still set locations. Makes sense? Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense. Look at this one. Look at that. Look at that. Oh. So good. The problem with him, the big one, is I don't have very many drum animation, drum sound effects and stuff like that to kind of play with him doing all of this. Like, I need like drum solo sound effects, basically. I don't have those. I'm gonna try to find some. Oh, you know, probably, but Yeah. I don't got those. Drum party. Is a drum party a party for drums? Or a drum party is a party with drums? You know what I mean? Because, like, for example, a graduation party is a party for graduates. Right? And a costume party is for people in costumes. So is a drum party for drums? Or people dressed as drums? What's baby powder then? Wait, what? What do you mean what's baby powder then? What's the relation to baby powder, right? I mean, baby powder is just powder made out of babies. So I don't see the connection to the drum party. A drum party is a party of drums. A baby powder is a powder of babies. This is, but there's no connection between the two. You don't have a party. I mean, there's a baby shower, but that's when you have a shower of babies. Right? I'm pretty sure that's how it works. It shrunk down to powder size. That would be a lot of babies. What is this, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids? Terrifying? They're babies. I don't think they're that scary. And depending on what you do with them, they could be a mop. I've seen the videos. Hey, but welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. What's the announcement? Oh, you missed the announcement. You missed the announcement. Do we make another announcement for the announcement? Oh, this one's so good. This is a taunt. Announcement remake. The announcement is that I have my second collab coming out this Sunday with this lovely chap right here. Aziel Arts. Video coming Sunday at 9 a.m. Is that the victory animation? No. That is the taunt animation. You watched a lot of his stuff starting out? Nice. Wait, what? Not anymore though? I mean, you have me. Well, I mean, why do you need anyone else? Right? I get it. You're starting to get the hang of figuring out stuff. Nice. That's always a good feeling. When you start figuring stuff out for yourself, that feels so good. Speaking from experience. But on a unrelated note, or a slightly unrelated note, I was thinking about the cave system thing that I want to do with PCG. I don't think it would be a good idea to make it fully procedural. I think having controls over splines and where you want the caves to go is better. So when I do the tutorial, I'll probably do that. Basically, just draw your own splines. I don't like how he's I guess this is a land. This is like an epic land. Hey Achilles, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Could you please do a tutorial on PCG packed level actors? You cannot use packed level actors, last I checked. You have to use level actors. Last I checked. Like with PCG. Oh no, there's level actors and there's pack level actors. There's just two different things, and they're used for different things. So your terminology might be just fine.
Here, pausing for ads.
It depends on like what you actually mean. If you want level actors, I already have a tutorial of them. Watch the recent Maze tutorial. It's not an in-depth thing on specifically level actors, but I used them so you can see how they're used. But there's a lot of tutorials on level actors with BCG on YouTube as well. I just used them in the Maze tutorial. If you want to expand on that, you could generate the splines as well, then edit them afterwards. Yeah, but at that point, I'd rather just create like the splines myself, just from the get-go. Like I could set up probably a like add a bunch of splines just in the world or something, basically, right, in an area, and then just have it have like a tag and then be like, okay, just use these, and I could put tunnels wherever I'd like then, which would be, I think, nice. So that's probably the way I'll end up approaching it, is my guess. Because otherwise, I was thinking that if I fully randomize the tunnel, what if the tunnel just doesn't randomize well? Or what if you want a very specific configuration? It's not going to give you that configuration. And so I think it'd be better because it's not a dynamic cave or tunnel system. It's a lock it in one. So you want probably have a little more control over it. It's not like it's made with voxels that you can like mine it out constantly to wherever you want. It's just, this is it. So I'll probably end up doing that. I have Monday off. Monday is a holiday for me. So I'll try to look into it on Monday and see if I can get anything figured out. Nope, way to use PCG to generate variations of pack level actors. Pack level actors are just an actor with instant static meshes inside of it. That's what PCG generates by default. It's a different actor type, but it's the same functionality. They're all instants automatically. The same way as a pack level actor would. That's just default BCG behavior. You can have it be as instant static mesh. You can also be foliage, but it's all instanced, which is all a pack level actor does. It instances all your stuff. Okay. 2 more music ones. Yeah, there's no point of double dipping. You basically, it's like, you know, you're building IKEA furniture, you're building a IKEA bed, and you have a tool that builds IKEA beds, and you're wondering, can I use IKEA beds to build the IKEA bed? Right? Just don't need. It already builds the IKEA bed. Probably a terrible analogy, but you kind of get the idea. The result is you get an IKEA bed. You get it? Good. We're almost done exporting all of these. Hell yeah. It's too hot. What's the temperature looking like going forward? Basically the same until Sunday, and then it drops. It drops around Sunday. Oh, and then Wednesday, it'll drop a little more because it's gonna rain, but then Thursday it rains and gets back to the same temperature. Right. Yeah, I'm in Canada. Yup. I'm in the good old... See, I'm used to saying in the good old US of A, which sounds like a nice US of A. There's no Canada A. Doesn't quite work. You're from Canada, eh? Close enough. I'm not from Canada. Technically speaking, I'm not from the US originally either. Those are details. I'm basically from the US. BCFC. I mean, that's close. I mean, I think that's okay. It's okay. I'm still considered some American though. I'm here. I'm not even 3 years here technically. 3 years will be in about a month and a half-ish. No, I'm not gonna say BBC AFC. No, that is not what it's gonna be. Wait, where's the second B coming from? Is British Columbia of Canada? What is the second B for? Beautiful British Columbia? What's the second B? I just realized, wait, what's the second B? Not that guts. It is beautiful. It's on our license plate. Yeah, I know. To be fair, it is pretty here. You know what? I will agree on that. It is pretty. So... Alright, export this one as cheer. I guess I could do cast. Cast, sure. Last one! Yay! Unfortunately, the freaking license plates in BC are 6 characters, which is too few characters. I wanted to get a custom license plate at one point, but 6 characters is not long enough. I come from California where there's 7 characters on the license plate, and even that was difficult to figure out a custom license plate for, so I haven't gotten one. To be fair, I also haven't driven in like a year. More, I don't know, something like that. So I'm not really in a rush to get a custom license plate anymore, but yeah. We got it all exported! Yay! Now we get to bring it all in! It's a license plate for FIFA 26 a few months ago, and I was like, dang, someone was prepared. I haven't driven. Why do you have a car? I have a car. I'm not gonna sell my car just because I don't drive anymore. And I don't drive right now because I work from home. So I don't drive very much. And then I was too lazy to drive. And so, because the only place I would go to is Costco. And then I stopped going to Costco. And so there's no reason to drive. I should start going back to Costco. It's cheaper. My car's paid off. Like, my car insurance is way too expensive. But my car's paid off. So I don't want to sell it and then eventually be like, oh, I need a new car and get a different one. My car has like 8,000 miles on it. And it's a 2018 model or 2019 model. It has like 8,000 miles on it. Like it's fine. I don't want to sell it. Kind of have to drive to Costco. You end up buying more than you realize every time. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah. Costco, did you know Costco has $200 tomatoes? I don't know if you know about those. Because you go in to buy tomatoes and you come out with $200 worth of stuff. That's how Costco operates. More like 400. Yeah, in this day and age, probably more like 400, honestly. True. That anecdote is like from my childhood. So yeah, these days probably more like 400. But their hot dogs are only $2.99. They're $3. That's twice as much as in the US. They're $1.50 in the US, aren't they? What is this insane 100% markup? If I don't consider the translation, in which case it's still a markup. I've never had a Costco hot dog, I'll be honest. I've never, in a single time, have I had a Costco hot dog. Because if I go, what is this? Why is the Canadian dollar compared to the US dollar dropping? Hey. I get paid in Canadian dollars now. I don't want none of this crap. Canada, can we get on this, please? Okay? No, we don't want this. We want this going up, not down. I get paid in Canadian dollars now. This is not okay. I want this. Why not? They're great. I've never cared enough to get one when I go to Costco. Just not the reason I'm going there, and I don't care about standing in line, so. They're massive and delicious.
That's what she said.
It's better than a couple of months ago? I mean, probably. Yeah, it was worse. It was definitely worse in February, March, like around then. But if you look at the entire history, again, now that I'm being paid in Canadian dollars, can we go back to the, like here? I'd be even happy if we were like around here. You know? Hell, I'd be happy if we're just above this line. Can we just up? Can we just, please? It's a little. I don't know what happened here. What the hell happened in this day or time period? just please, please. Anyway. But yeah, a $1.50 hot dog should cost $2.08 Canadian. Okay, so it's almost a 1/3 upcharge for Canadians. Actually, if you look at it this way, it's actually a 50% upcharge. It's like 50% of $2. That's basically what you're paying extra. So you're paying 50% more. I keep saying Canada's prices just don't make sense relative to their income. Ever since I first got here, since the first week I got here, I was like, Canadians get paid less for the same work as people in the US, but the prices for stuff are just a 1-to-1 conversion. They don't account for the less income. Why? Why is it like this? And I know Canada's not the only place that's like this, by the way. Australia gets shafted too, and other countries get shafted too. But Costco, hot dog, and Canada. hot dog combo. The Costco dog was $1.99 for the longest time. So it might not be $3. So you pulled this stunt, making us think that it's so expensive, and it might not actually be so expensive. Oh. Making them look so bad. Don't tarnish Costco's good name. Though it's gotten much stronger in the last 2 days. Wow, yeah. That's why the Canadian dollar relative to it has gone down. It's been a while. All good. All good. Oh, blender. Last time you won, you had the ice cream. That was a mistake. What's wrong with the ice cream? Was the ice cream bad? I remember the freaking... When I was in college, when I lived out with roommates, I didn't live far from home. So when my mother came to visit, we go Costco shopping and always buy the freaking Costco muffins. The Costco muffins are insane. They're the chocolate chip muffins. Really? Like these, they're absolutely massive. I mean, they come in a few different flavors, but right? They're absolutely massive. Years later, this is years later. Do you want to guess how many calories are in one of these muffins? I found out like many years later. You guys are all pretty close. They're 700 calories for a single muffin. At least they were last time I checked, which was a while. The recipe might have changed. Sizes might have changed. But yeah, like one of the muffins like 700 calories. And in college, like a bunch of people like lived off them. But man, they're good. Like they're good muffins. They're not 700 calories good, I think. Right, my perspective of it kind of changed once I knew the number. But yeah. Because they're big. Crazy value in an apocalypse, I guess. I mean, Costco's got everything you need for an apocalypse. I mean, to be fair, I think it'd be, if you're going for if it's an apocalypse situation, It might be better with Walmart. Just because Walmart has more options. But if what Costco has is good, then you'll get more of the good thing. So it depends. Someone should do a check and compare between the two. Can these muffins get 5 big booms? What is that from? I've seen that like in 1 or 2 like videos like a little while ago. Like someone was doing like a live stream thing or something, and someone walks up and is like, "Can you get 5 big booms?" I'm like, "What? What is that?" It came from a Twitch streamer? Oh, is that why? Big Twitch streamer? Okay, makes sense. This one also is not great. But it might be better. If we go for 10, I want like a better idle animation, but I just don't want this giant long one. Is the only thing. Yeah, there's just no. I mean, maybe here to. Maybe this. 72 and 140. Like, it's not great. $74, 72 to 144. Let me see this. Hey, that's not a huge jump. This one doesn't jump very much at all. This one jumps a little bit, but I think I don't think you're gonna notice it as much. But that's the one that kind of jumps a little more. So maybe we'll go with this instead. Hey guys, sir, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome. We're doing all right here. It's much more interesting than the current idle that we have. Our current idle being this, where he barely moves. So I kind of want to replace it. Yep. A little bland. So we're gonna go with this. Seems more fun. Okay, let's update his materials. Swapping on the materials, I wish there was a way to automate this, but it still makes it so easy in Blender. So thank you, Blender, for this. Because it's alphabetical order, I can just pick the one that is right before it. Yeah. Yeah. So if we go here. Yeah, that's gonna be a much more interesting idle. We need to increase the cutoff here. There we go. Because we need that room. First time you see how to convert 3D to 2D sprites. Thanks for sharing. Oh yeah. No worries. Yeah, this is a setup I kind of figured out for myself. Through finding out how like different parts and kind of Frankenstein together for what I want. Yeah. There he is. There's our little guy. Okay, so that looks good. Save.
Asa here. Pausing for ads.
Okay. Well, ads are going. I will be right back. I'm back. We gotta survive one more month of heat. Probably. It should start cooling down. Hopefully. Okay, so we need to do a few things here. So the JSON file, the normal here, we're going to let me just overwrite them, I guess. These need to go away. Yeah. And then probably don't need these. Don't need these. So we're just using you. Remove that. Yep, maybe use just this. Okay. So now we just hit play, and then we hit be happy. We be happy, and we have Mark Thar, the rhythm killer. Sag, just one more? Wait, what's just one more? We have a lot to do. Don't forget, when words escape my mouth, I forget them immediately, so I don't even know what the one more you're referring to is. There's nothing going up here. There's nothing going on. It just has one of those bird feeders that just ding, ding. So they started 3D and you made them sprites? Yeah. And then from here, this is going to render all 8 directions for me. And then I take them to a sprite and make sprite sheets out of them and then bring them into Unreal. Yup. So I have a 3D to 2D workflow. Instead of going 2D sprites and then converting those, yeah, is what I use. Would it be cool if this was like fully hand-drawn 2D? Sure. But this gives me some benefits, like giving me a normal map for relighting. So I think it's good. I think it's worth it. Yeah, I just really like Dead Cells, how Dead Cells did it. That's what the inspiration for this was. Dead Cells was a great game, and the way they did it was really smart. Yeah, there's the next view going. Is it doing the outline? I think it is. I think it is. Yeah, just doing the outline. Good, good, good. I wish I didn't see it blurred when I preview it here, but it is what it is. So yeah, so it did south first. Now it's doing southwest, and then it's going to do west, northwest, northeast, east, southeast, and then we're good. Unfortunately, the perspective ones take longer. It is what it is. All things considered, I guess it could be worse. So how are you guys doing? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're as excited for Sunday as I am. I'm genuinely the collabs always are fun. I didn't want to do more collabs this year. I mean, we'll have 2 so far. I'll see if we can do more with more people, or same people, doesn't matter. You're back to making your cozy game again while tuning into the stream. Nice. Nothing quite like making a cozy game while watching chaos unfold in someone else's stream. That's usually what happens here, just chaos. Exactly, yeah. Working on VR stuff while watching the stream? Nice. One day I will have a VR headset again, probably. Probably not for a while, though. You're making a not so cozy game while watching. Is it a violent video game? Are you making violent video games, Sindri? Are you having decapitations? Is that what a not so cozy game? A little of everything? Gotta do a little bit of everything. Violence isn't the answer, it's the question, and the answer is yes. Violence? Yes. When it comes to video games, I agree. In fact, when it comes to video games and anime, I agree. I do like myself a good action anime. Speaking of anime, because this is rendering anyway. This season, there's a new anime that's come out that's kind of, it has an interesting premise. This one. Gachia Akuta, I guess. It has a pretty interesting premise. It was hard to get into, I will say. The first episode was a little bit too slow for me, and I almost quit the first episode. But usually I try to give an anime 3 episodes before making a judgment. But the first episode was a bit slow. Like way too slow with not much going on. But I get it. It had to do the setup. I suppose the setup was faster. 3 episodes in, I think the premise for it is very interesting. And it has a lot of potential, but it isn't like, oh my god, this is amazing. If that makes sense. So if you're looking for like an interesting anime, this is a bit different. This is it. It has basically magic and fantasy and garbage. I will say no more. But just imagine combining those 3. Magical, fantasy, garbage. And that's this anime. So would recommend. Your soul, do it. Watch it. Other anime I'm watching is Kaiju number 8, 2nd season. It has had a slow 2nd season start. Hopefully it'll catch up. This next episode should be better. With more action. I'm a simple-minded person. I just want action. Like, cool, yeah, there's all the story, the people, all good. Get me to the action stuff. Get me the awesome magical fantasy action stuff. I'm a simple-minded person. Okay? It's why I absolutely love Solo Leveling. And in fact, when I rewatched it, I would just skip until I got to the action part again, and then just watch that and then skip again. When I was rewatching. What else am I watching this season? Don Da Don, season 2. Watching that now. I'm still conflicted on Don Da Don. Still to this point, I'm conflicted on it. I don't know. Like, it's not bad enough that I want to quit it, but it's also not amazing enough for what I enjoy that I'm like, oh my god, go watch it. I'm like somewhere in between where it's like, it's cool. Like the animations are nice. Like like when there's combat, it's nice. But I have no attachment really to the characters, I think. Like, really. I think that's the problem. So we just want to watch explosions and gore? Hell yeah, that's exactly what I want. One of my favorite anime, Hellsing. Right? That's good stuff. Hellsing is good stuff. I actually read the manga when I was younger for quite a while. I was reading the manga and eventually I caught up and then I stopped reading it. And I never read it again. I don't know how far I got into it. But that was like after Hellsing and Hellsing Ultimate. Love that. Like, I very much love an overpowered badass protagonist or main character. That's what I enjoy. When I was younger, like, I enjoyed like Naruto and stuff, right? And the whole like getting stronger and, you know. But these days I'm like, give me the badass. I want the badass. I may be thinking like, oh, but you watch One Piece. So yeah, at this point in time, he's a badass. Everyone on that team is a badass. I've grown up with One Piece. They're no longer the little weaklings they were a decade ago or two. Or 2 decades ago. This one seems like somewhat interesting and compelling for me to start watching. You know, I don't know. It looked like aesthetically, it looks like style-wise seems like up my alley. You know, them having this here as a kind of violent banner makes you want to try it. So I might try the anime, see how it is. But that's pretty much all I'm watching. I think that's pretty much all I'm watching for this season. On Crunchyroll. I say on Crunchyroll like I'm watching anywhere else. I'm not. Well, here, I don't know why I'm putting it to another screen. I heard Fire Force actually has like magic on it, so, or like magical fantasy stuff, so I might actually watch Fire Force at some point. This one I just heard so many bad things about, and I don't know why. The beginning after the end, it's like rated 3.8 stars. I don't know. I think it's just did the fans dirty, basically. I've never watched it because of it. Fire Force is great. Does it have magical fantasy stuff? Like, the premise was not interesting. I will be honest. That's the thing. Like, I don't really care about... It sounds like basically a more epic thing of just fighting fires. Or firefighters. Making, like, firefighters seem epic, but that didn't seem interesting. It does have it. Okay, so I might watch it then. Try it out at some point. Water Magician, seems to, flowy. No, give me more action. I based like, which one of these has like the most epic looking pictures, and the ones that look like, I want the the most violent of them. That's how I judge it. As a simple man. Dr. Stone, man, the first part or the first half or the last season, I don't know, however it's split up. Dr. Stone ended on such a shitty place, and it started up again. I'm like, do I want to? Do I want to watch more Dr. Stone? It was so good in the first season. What is this? This seems very bloody. Hello, what are you? In a world where the Oni and Momotaro have been locked in college for generations. Someone's just a regular high school dropout. Mystery man attacks him and his father, and discover he's an Oni. Now dragging a dark and bloody secret war. Okay, you know what? This might be up my alley. See, that's what I'm saying. Stuff like this is up my alley. I might check this out. How are we doing? Oh, southeast. I think we're done. Yeah. Oh no, it's still going, but it's the last little section. Wait. Sweet. The first episode has a fire demon. See, I wish I'd put that in the descriptions. It would get me in. It would have gotten me in. Also, there's some really interesting anime in general. The Gorilla Gods Go to Girl. Have not read the description, know nothing of this anime. Just the premise of it is hilarious to me. I'm not gonna watch it because it doesn't seem like it's up my alley. But just the title of the Gorilla Gods Go to Girl is funny to me. Just want to throw that one out. Also, I'll be honest, there's a... Where's the anime? This. Lord of Mysteries. I have heard good things about this. But it's in Chinese. It's not in Japanese. It's a Chinese anime. Fully voice acted in Chinese. And it's weird. Not weird that it's Chinese. Weird, like, for me, who has never heard that much Chinese and watched a Chinese, like, thing. Like, I started, I was like, like, because in Japanese, like, I now know some words. I'm like, I can pick it up, like, and I've understood everything. And now it's like, I don't know. I couldn't get into it because it's Chinese, I'll be honest. I know. I'm weird. I might come back to it. The genre wasn't as interesting. I was like, if it's cool, like, I'll check it out. But it wasn't like, oh my god, I have to watch it. It's a like a mystery thing. Lord of Mysteries. But would have guessed. But yeah, it's fully Chinese. It definitely looks interesting. But yeah, I don't know. It's probably the same as it was for me when I first started listening to my first anime. It's just been so long since like that initial like push through that if I like took the time and I actually pushed through it like I did with anime all those decades ago, right, it'd probably get to the same spot. I probably should. I just didn't. Normal. Okay, go. Normal should be quick. I think the thing that takes the longest is freaking the freestyle. Yeah, it's already done. If it wasn't for the outline, it would be so much more fast, so much quicker. I think. The thing is, the outline also does like outlines, not just an outline around the character, it also does an outline around objects. If that makes sense. So, slightly different than just doing an outline around everything. You're casually learning Chinese, so it might help. Oh, dude, if you're learning Chinese, yeah, check it out. Lord of Mysteries. Yeah, I'm still slowly learning Japanese. Once I get better at Japanese, learning Chinese theoretically should be easier because the kanji, a lot of it would be the same. Not in terms of like, I think the readings, some of them will be the same because Japanese has like 2 readings for a lot of kanji, so it'll be a lot faster in that regard. But I mean, it won't be easy still. Where is you? Like, oops. I didn't rename them. Power rename. Power rename. Oh, I'm like, what? Why is it like this? It's because it's on the first frame. You're being a game between all your games. Not too violent, not too cozy, but not while watching stream. All good? That's right. Yeah, focus on the stream. Just entirely on the stream. 37 frames. Oh, great. It looks so good, though. The angle just looks so good. Oh, I'm so glad that we were able to do the angle thing. It looks so much better than the I think the next one we do will have to be the character. But after the character, it has to be the spider boss, because I think the spider boss is going to be so good with the extra angle where you can see like all its legs. I'm excited for it. Your progress is always slowed when watching the stream. You don't think so good when listening to someone talking. I'm the same. Like, I know there are people that like during work will be in a like in a voice call together, and I can't do that. One, like, I'm an introvert, and that's too much social battery drain. Right? And it's like, I like to just put on like a YouTube video or something right on the next monitor while I work. You kind of listen to stuff like passively, and when there's just people on the line and I know they're listening, like, I don't know, it just feels awkward to me. I don't like it. But I know some people, they really enjoy that. If you're logging in just crunching, then you need to listen to music with no lyrics. If I'm like really have to like think and not just like do, which is mostly what I do, then I'll like pause whatever it is. If I have to like actually think something through, I'm like, okay, let me just go full focus. Then like I'll pause whatever it is and then it's full focus. Otherwise, Yeah, it'll be always a video or something. I do not I don't listen to music. Just music doesn't work for me. Like I don't enjoy listening to music like while I work or almost at any point in time. But I'm weird, so it is what it is. Got this. Let's bring it in. It's weird that, like, as an introvert, like my social battery doesn't really get drained as much nearly when streaming, like at the same rate. And I think it's just I don't actually see people like visually, so for me it's like, oh well, it's different. It's definitely different. Okay, so now we can go to him. Idle. Stop it.
Ads
Oh,
are
it's
here.
so much better.
Pausing for ads.
Oh, that's such a better animation. I'm glad we're going with this. You're just standing there doing nothing, and then bam! Oh, look at that! Oh, that's so much. That's so good. Yeah. We're just amorphous text on a screen, not real people. I can see the loop. I can, if I'm looking for it, I can see where it loops, right? But it's only a loop on problem on idle. And for now, it's fine. Like if I was to keep those, if I was to keep him like as the final enemy and boss, right, I would fix the animations. I would make it like loopable. For prototype, it's fine. Oh, I just looked over at the YouTube specific chat, and that was reminded about the whole top fans. Wait, what? Hold on. Oh, I see. What even is that? You see how it says number 2 next to your name? Well, if you go to the top right corner of freaking YouTube, it has added this top fans thing. Basically, if you send a message every certain amount of time, you'll get experience. And then the top people with experience will have an icon next to their name. By sending a message, you can only get so much experience per, I don't know, hour or however it does it. Probably per hour. I think it's 75 per. But basically, this is just who has the most experience. Here's the kicker, though. If you super chat, or like send a super sticker, or just like, you know, do anything of that sort, that will give you XP. So technically speaking, someone can just come in right now, throw money at me, and they will immediately be number one. But here's the thing, this is pointless. This gets reset every stream. Literally every stream this gets reset. And it's used for nothing. Except giving you this little badge next to your name. That's it. That's all it is. So I don't know why. And also, if you note here, right? 4 people here have 150 XP. Why is Zebro number 1 and Sidri number 2? Based on what? What is this based on? Because it's not alphabetical. Your guess is as good as mine. It's I don't know what YouTube was thinking on that one. I mean, I guess thank you for giving something, but really what I want is channel point equivalent to Twitch. I want to have channel points that people can save up, whether it's fine if they're accumulated differently, like the way it is now. But as long as it's like maintains and it's accumulated, then that would be better. And then we need API access to be able to use those channel points and redeem things with them. And then, like, okay, we can actually do something with them. But as it currently stands, it's pointless. Oh, look at that. Look at him. Oh, that idol looks so good. The shadows, like, again, right? If you look closely, the shadows don't quite line up. But I mean, it's good enough. I'm not looking at the shadows specifically. And I can play around with offsetting it. It's a good system for YouTube because it incentivizes and gamifies super chats. Not really, because again, you don't get any benefit as a user. In big streams, right? In like, if you go to someone that's streaming with thousands of people, that badge will mean something, right? It will. But usually at that point, it will be who gave the most money will be number 1, 2, 3. But for the stream. Because of the, like once you get to those big streams, right, people are throwing money at the streamer all the time. Because a regular person will never be 1, 2, or 3 then. But I don't know. Except Zebra, who gets bragging rights for a few hours. I mean, you're number 2. That's, you know, that's not bad. You can make them a lot of money. I mean, yeah, in a sense. In a sense, you're right. Okay, idle done. Next. Hold on. Before I do that, undo. Save. Reload it because it'll remove the extra materials I had before. Remove all of you, and now let's go. Okay, let's do next one. Attacks will take a while. Let's do death. Death will be interesting to see, actually. How death works with a floating sprite, basically. That's right. His death is inside of the darn world. Shit. Okay, well, I didn't account for this little detail. I mean, it might be okay, but I don't think it will be. Basically, right, if we're gonna see this, it's gonna look so weird. Because realistically, I'd want this to not be visible. But, well, we'll see how it works, I guess. This is our experiment guy. So he'll be fine. Oh, but find out. Let's see. Right, from this angle, it's fine. See, now we're having problems. See, now we're gonna have problems. Is it gonna be fine? It's not gonna make any sense. That's for sure. But you know what? I guess that is what it is. $56. You could probably make it a little bit smaller. Mm. Hopefully it's fine. Hopefully it's fine. Yeah, it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. Do a shape key that squishes drums on the x-axis. If you think I know how to do that in Blender, you'll be thoroughly mistaken. I do not know how to do that. In Maya, I can throw in a lattice and deform it. I don't know how to do that in here. So we'll see how it goes. Death. Okay. So, go. There it goes. Edit mesh, go to shape keys, add new. Okay, well, I need to find out where shape keys are. Then add another shape key that you highlight drums. Keep in mind, everything is one mesh. Drums are not separated out. Scale X to 0. Then timeline, add key to shape, and then go from original 1 to 0. The drums are not a separate object. I cannot just select a drums to scale. Keep that in mind. So it has to be some lattice thing or something. Vertex groups might have them separated. Check if they did that. Who are they? I imported this as a new file. There's nothing. I don't know who they would be, but I just imported this myself. You watched me do it. There's nothing. I exported this from Unreal into here. It would have no information of that kind. I wish they, whoever they are, could have had that, but yeah. The original artist, they made the model. Yeah, but Unreal doesn't retain that stuff. So if you export out of Unreal into here, you don't have any of that stuff. Yeah, the original artist in the original file could have it. I don't have that. So, I'm a little SOL onto that one. So it would definitely need to be a custom thing. Right, just like I don't have the original animation splines. I have the keyed every frame version. It is what it is. It's okay. We do test. We see how it is. Hopefully it's good. Or good enough. I mean, it might look fine, right? Realistically, what I would love have happen is the drum would fall separately than the body, but instead, Epic decided the animation they wanted to use was one where he just falls down and the drum, which is massive, goes into the ground. Thanks. Green triangle is the vertex. There's no green triangles. I probably don't have the right thing selected right now. I can't click on anything because it's rendering. I gotta wait for it to finish rendering. We're on west. Just got a little bit. Does Eevee use the GPU, or is this CPU rendering? Is there, can I speed this? Is there any way for me to speed this up? If it's not using GPU, can it use the GPU? I think the majority of the time might be just saving the files, honestly. Because my CPU is being used 24%, 27%. That's it. And my GPU is being used 35%. So neither one of these is being used very much. So if anything, I think the thing that's being used the most here is probably my hard drive, but even then, no, my disk drives are all like 0 to 1%. It occasionally moves up to 1%. So I don't know what it's using. But it should use more. Whatever it's using, I want it to use more. Make this faster. Let's find out. Does Blender Eevee use GPU? That's actually the first thing. Uses OpenGL to render the scene on your GPU. Use magic and witchcraft. Speed up Eevee render. Optimize settings, simplify the scene. That's just normal things. Just hey, don't have reflections or all that stuff. But I don't have any of that stuff. I literally haven't. I only have one light now. Oh, I should remove the area light. That shouldn't be there anymore. Oh well. Oh well. It's using the GPU. Probably saving is what's taking them the longest. Like, it sounds slow, right? But I just wish it was like just bam, done. 100 frames at once. I'm impatient. Can you tell? Yeah, like the ones facing away, like this. This is north. This is gonna look ridiculous. To be fair, you know, it could look like it's like bent towards his legs, right? You don't have a. I mean, you'll see it because you'll have the normal map. It's fine. It's fine. We're just not gonna think about it too much. Yeah, because when we were doing orthographic, we put the pixel, be the feet, the very bottom. So if something fell down below, below the ground level, you would just not see it. But technically speaking, it should look better in some cases to see it. So I don't know. Also, based on the fact that some of them go pretty low down, we might need to raise him further off the ground. We'll see. Okay, because these are going much further down. I think not so much this one, definitely more this one, right? Versus going up. So his whole sprite might need to be far higher off of the ground. So once that happens, we'll see if that's if that makes things bad. I mean, also, by the way, on a separate note, I've been thinking of getting freaking lighting, like to get like more proper lights, like to light up me for the stream. I don't know where the hell I would put them. I mean, I guess I would need to buy the ones that are like attached to the desk, not on the desk, but like actually like attached to it. Because I have a sit-stand desk, so it has to go up and down with the desk. But that's like the ring lights. They all got ring lights, and they're too expensive. You probably fix the drum problem for you in less than 5 minutes. You can bet on it. You like Gamba? That's okay. You don't need to. I can look up how to do it when I have time. It's fine. Main streamers do lights on top of the monitor. Yeah, I just need a way of like having it hold in place, which is why I'd probably need ones that clip onto the desk, and then just I can move up, so they'll visually be on top of the monitors. Or like maybe like one where the camera is, basically. That's all I need, because effectively I have a fill light. My actual living room light is basically my fill light. I need a key light. The only thing is, yeah, I need specifically a clip-on because I have a sit-stand desk. And if it's just on the table as it moves up and down, it's just gonna fall. Plus, I don't have room for like a full like a tripod thing. So, it's like I should get one. I'll get one eventually, probably. It's like the let me see. Yeah. There's the key light, and I think it has a clip on the bottom. Yeah, see it right there? That's what I want. That's what I need. I need that clip. I also probably need a freaking USB hub for all this crap. I'll be honest. Ah, finally done. Okay. Let's do the normal map real quick. Normal map is super fast. Go. You got one a while back. It's so good. I mean, I definitely know they're good, right? That's the reason why everyone and their mother uses them. Not a motion blur. That'd be bad. So they're just expensive. You don't have a USB hub by now? The reason I don't have a USB hub Why now, Zebra? Is because my motherboard has that many USB ports. It has like 12 USB ports in the back. And obviously my controllers are plugged into the front ones. So I have like 2 controllers plugged into the front ones. But yeah, I have like an insane amount of USBs in the back. That's why I don't have a USB hub. But I really need to if I want to get more lights. Yep. So, okay. They're done exporting. So real quick, before I do check out the thing in Blender, rename. This is not idle. This is death. Right, so if I select him, and then the green triangle. Okay, I have vertex group for like way too many things. Can I search here? Hold on. Drum side L, drum side chain L, drum side L2. Drum side right. I think this is based on the bones. I think you just assigned the bones to this. That's what I did. I'm pretty sure. These are just the bones, basically. Yeah, okay, there's that. Can I do multiple? No. Yeah, so have fun with this.
Ads are here.
Not all of them have
ads.
yeah, this is entirely I guess he doesn't deselect them, so no, that's loincloth. Wait, that's it? Well, that's all the drums. That's it. No more drums. Oh, main drum. Here we go. No, that's it. Yeah, I know I can select like the individual things. Right? I know I can do this and then just press L and it'll just, yeah. Or I don't need to select it. I just do this. Yeah, I know about this. So I know I can select it, but right, I need to learn how to deform, how to add a deformer, how to have it be like in a world location. Right, this is just a lot of stuff that I need to learn how to do in Blender specifically. But yeah, I know I can select stuff like this. It's just I don't know. I know how to do lattice in Maya, for example. I don't know how to do it in Blender. That's all. I cannot select this. The hell? Can't select whatever this is. There we go. Oops. Button. Bam. Oh, and I got extra. Yeah, anyway. Get a perpetual Maya license for only for this? No, no need. if I really wanted to like do this specifically, I could go into my on my work machine or something. But no, no need. Like I could bring this to my remote work machine, but no, I don't care enough to go through all that. The thing is, right, it has to work with animation, right? This is editing, so I couldn't even deform it here, right? I need to deform it while it's playing. So yeah, it's a whole thing. Anyway, we got that. We got a bit of time still. How long is a death animation? 29. Of course, it's not a convenient. 30 minutes off stream. Well, it will take longer because I need to watch the tutorials, understand them. You know, it'll take a little longer than that. If you were to like not know, if you were to know it, I'm sure it'll take 30 minutes. But yeah. Again, like I know the process of doing it. I just need to know where the buttons are in Blender. So it's not like I don't know like at all the process that it should take. Because, for example, in Maya, all I would need to do is create a lattice, parent it to the object, and then just move the lattice, shrink it in, and then whenever that object would go into that area, it would automatically just deform it. Right, and then bam, done. You made some dumb smart AI? Nice. The best kind of AI. It's all good, Zebra. It's late. You're excused. Get some overworld spawns, kind of like Pokemon. Made 5 events. Random, move forward, back, left, and right. And velocity equals 0, which means it's stuck. It turns around. Nice. Very nice. Another way to do that is to, if you're like checking if it hits a wall, you can just do a line trace in front of the character, and when it returns a static mesh at a small distance, then you know it's hitting a wall. In case you ever wanted to just stop and not move, but just not be next to a wall. Your chicken climbed on top of a rock, so sat there looking at you, then hopped off, all with dumb code. I wasn't until I read the last part. I wasn't sure if you're talking about a real chicken. I'll be honest. I was like, because it could still be a real chicken. Yeah, if it works, it works. That's why I said dumb smart code is the best. Because it still works. Okay. Let's get this guy in. Let's get Death in. Watching me work on watching you work on your stuff makes me realize how long a ways you have to go. You'll get there, don't worry. Much sooner than you think. I started doing like game stuff in terms of blueprints 2 years ago, and probably blueprints themselves like 3 years ago, really. Like actually more diving into them. Oh, I don't think it's been 3 years. I think they're around there probably. So yeah. Don't feel like it's such a long way away. In just a couple of years, you can be right here. Probably get here faster than me. The line trace for a wall is a really good idea. Mine always gets stuck in walls after a while. Yeah, you could do, because line trace is pretty cheap to do. You can do just a line trace to see if he's next to a wall. And depending on how fast your character is, right, you can do it more or less often. Again, line trace is not that expensive to begin with, obviously, but I need to other tabs there. Just clean this up. Death. Don't loop death. Cool. And now if we go to him, base stats, health, 10. We just one-shot him. Let's see how it looks. Okay, so yes, we have to raise his entire sprite up. Right, we need to get his sprite higher. Let's do... Let's do this so we can just see this. So there, that's where we want it. Roughly. Right, that means we'll need to adjust the shadows and all that, of course. But that's what it looks like when he's technically lying down. But he's not obviously lying down. He's very much still standing, which just looks ridiculous, I will say. It just looks ridiculous. But it works. Like, right. It technically works. Again, it would be cool if the drum just wasn't even there during the animation, really. Probably that's what I would want to do, is I just delete the entire drum during this animation. That's probably would be my solution. Remove it entirely. I don't need the drum during the death. Out of curiosity. Oh yeah, I can totally remove it. He has like Geo there. I saved, so I can quickly just do a test with this. Oops. Grab a little bit extra. I hate that you don't select through things by default. You have to go freaking wireframe. That's one thing I do not like about Blender. Can I select where's the drum stuff? Where's drum? Drum side, no. Chain. Chain? Chain? Why no select chain? Chain, there we go. Chain? Where's the chain? Chain. Chain. So theoretically, we could do this. And then just, ta-da, no drum. It's fine, the drum disappears when he dies. I almost feel like that's better than having the drum. Right. Especially in the opposite direction when looking up this way. I think I'm gonna just go with this. Gonna chop it off and have it to the side. I'll just literally just put it to the side. Maybe. Maybe. That's not a bad idea. I just put it to the side of him. Just put it like to the side. It doesn't matter where it is. It'll just always be to the side of him. And I'll just render bigger to get everything with the drum. Or like I'll put it behind him, so that way it's always behind him wherever he falls. Because he falls forward. Yeah, I think we can do that. I might, you know what? We might just do that tomorrow. That seems like the go-to way. Making a cooler death item, yeah, and it would make more sense. And it'll be easier than freaking deforming the drum, which would look weird, which I was concerned about. Your brain broke because you forgot their sprites. You're like, but the mesh would be different. Yeah. Your core battle system is turn-based like Pokemon, so you get to random encounters in tall grass. Nice. Just a lot more. No, it's not a lot of more work. Theoretically, all it should be is a matter of duplicating him, the mesh, and then deleting everything except the drum, putting it to the side, and just having it be there, and then removing the drum from him. So, yeah, it shouldn't be super bad, theoretically. Also, devlog coming out tomorrow. Go watch it, please. Give it a like when it goes out. They never do well, but I don't expect them to do well, so it's fine. But that's gonna do it for tonight, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Animation stuff tomorrow, all the good stuff. So I'll be able to have a lovely rest of your night. I'll see you guys then. Take care, guys. Bye bye.